Well, hello, Night Lords. It's Unseen Future here again. Well, back again, finally. With my first deep of Nightreign video. I'm on depth 3 in this video. I am going to upload a few of the depth 1 fights, a few of the depth 2 fights. And now I'm on depth 3. I'm kind of in mid depth 3 is kind of where I got stuck at. I kind of won a few, lost a few, won a few, lost a few, and you know how it is if you've been playing this mode. You gain 200, you lose 200. If you are playing with somebody that's a little bit lower level, you'll lose 150 instead of 200. So it's, it does give you a little bit of leniency there, but not much. But the reason I decided to do this one first is because of the way this boss fight goes down. We ended up getting Everdark Libra for the boss. We didn't even know it. And then we saw him go into his second phase, and we're like, or his third phase, I guess you would say. And we was like, oh no, this just got hard. Because we knew we could beat Libra on normal mode. We've been doing pretty good against him. I've had a few fights against him in the deep, and it's probably one of my best boss fights that I have. Like, I do really well in that boss fight usually. Now, I have some slip-ups here at the beginning of this one. My buddy has some slip-ups too. That's what gets us in such a terrible position. But the Winding Grace is the MVP of this one. Let me tell you that. It's also the MVP. You'll see in another video I'm going to upload with Gaping Jaw on level 2. Guess what? Winding Grace is MVP again. So if you can get Winding Graces in this mode, you need to pick them up, because we would not have won this boss fight or the other boss fight I'm talking about. They were both Everdark bosses. So just a little information there that help you out. If you don't pick them, go ahead and take them. And if you get 2, take it, drop it for your friend, because it will help you. But this thing is crazy, and I'm just glad we pulled it out. I've had some good performances on Libra, and he is my favorite boss, by the way. And I guess coming in second would be Hollister. But I'm going to be releasing a couple more videos with a lot more boss fights, and so coming soon. And I haven't been uploading here lately. I've been really playing this quite a bit. So, yep, more videos to come. So, having said that, let's see one more thing. I wanted to show you, what I have for relics, if it will help at all. I just switched over to the first one here in slot 1, the increased max HP, continuous HP recovery, and slowly restores HP for self and nearby allies when HP is low. It's pretty handy. I was using the red version that actually gives items to everybody, but that just didn't seem to help in this mode. As always, one additional skill there, one additional skill. That comes in handy, you'll see it as well. And the Vigor +3, also handy. The fire attack power is a waste on this particular build, because it's a holy. And then the spike there, boost thrusting counterattacks, improve bow attack power, and starting ornament deals holy damage, which is your best chance other than madness against Libra. On this one, this is specifically for Libra, by the way. I do swap this top talisman out if I'm doing any other holy boss that's weak to holy. The dormant power, it discovers that that's not nothing. Improve madness resistant +1, you'll see that come in handy as well in this boss fight. And then the holy up 3, improve physical damage negotiation +1. I believe that saved me in this as well. So I'm telling you, relics are super important in deep of night mode, and especially defensive ones. Anything that's going to help you defensively is going to help you out a lot. Iron Eye, the character skill, inflicts heavy poison damage on poison enemies. Okay, works really good, by the way. It only takes about 3 hits for most bosses, and some regular enemies just one shot with this, the Iron Eye mark, and they're poisoned. And defeating enemies fills more art gauge, which also helps out in this fight, by the way, because you have all those ads running around. But I think that's it. Yep, started out with 40 damage there on the holy. So, but I think that's it, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment, and hype the video. And we'll see you guys in the next one. GG's, and bye-bye.
Time is right.